My name is Raquel Beckford. I have been an intern here for about 6 months, 7 months now. And I go to school in the Bronx. I'm an intern, but I kind of see my job as more than just an intern because I do, like, a lot. I think when I first started working here, it was like, you know, the scanning, the filing, the copying, going to get coffee or to get fruits. But now it's kind of like I'm actually helping attorneys do actual stuff. It's demanding. You can't just come here and expect, you know, that you're just going to coast and get away with not doing your job. Like, people are watching you, and it's definitely not. It's a great job, but it's not a job where you can coast. You have to actually lift your weight. So it keeps you on your toes, which is also good because you feel like you're actually working, and then when you get good feedback from people, it's like, oh my God, I did it great. So you feel proud that you're doing your job. I've learned so much. I've learned how to work with people, that's number one. I've learned how to work with different types of people. I've learned what it takes to work in, I guess, a Wall Street business. Because usually a lot of my friends, they start from the bottom up. I'm kind of already at the top, if you kind of think about it. So I learned where I could possibly be as long as I work hard. I actually got this job through a program which is on the 9th floor of the same building called Futures and Options. What they do is they place you in different jobs based on your interests, like paid internships. So they sent my resume out to a lot of places, and Lori picked my resume and another girl's resume. We got interviewed and we got hired. That means I have to pay $10,000 less to go to college, which is big. My family generally doesn't make that much money anyway, so this means a lot. That's like $10,000 less that I have to worry about. It's $10,000 that's going to a good cause, a great investment, and I'm very grateful because I don't know where I would have gotten that $10,000 from. And I feel worthy of it because I know I worked hard for it. He's actually helped my mom with an interview because she hasn't worked for a couple of years. So he's helped her get a job. He's helped her in that process. He's given me money for my birthday. Like, he's very personal. It's kind of like, he's always there for moral support. I always feel like if I ever needed something, that I can always go to him. To know that outlet is available is great. So he's helped me personally. He's helped me just by watching him, like watching how he operates. It's kind of like, wow, this is what it takes to actually only run your own business and lead. So by watching him, I learned how to kind of like, I'm not going to be like him, but, you know, like learn how to like show leadership in that way. I can picture it. I've always said this too to my friends and everything. It's kind of like, I don't see myself doing anything else. And if I was doing something else, it probably would be nothing. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this job, it takes up so much of my week. Because I work 3 days a week. I used to work 4 days a week because I'm taking college classes. But whenever I'm not at school, I'm at work. Whenever I'm not at work, I'm at school. So it's kind of like, this is like the back and forth, sort of. So I kind of dedicate a lot of time to this. So for me to think of something else, I'd probably be in another job, but it probably wouldn't be as rewarding. I'd probably have to just like work my behind off to find scholarships that I'm actually qualified for. So it's either that or I have to take loans out, which is not good. The people. I feel like once you get along with people, it's easier to transition into your job and do it better. Because if you don't get along with people that you work with, the job is not going to be enjoyable. A lot of people say just block it out or just do your job. It's not that easy. You have to get along with people you work with. So that makes it easier. And when I came into a job, you know, sometimes when you go into jobs, people throw things at you and expect you to know. Here, it's kind of like they help you along the way. So I don't feel like, you know, I'm just being thrown into it or expected to know so much. Like, they have high expectations, but they help you through that so that you can fulfill your potential. It's changed my entire life if you really think about it. Like, financially, like the support system And I'm always going to have him as a outlet. Like, I think this link is never going to go away. Like, he's always going to be a contact of mine. So he's pretty much changed my life, I would say. And the fact that I started working here right before I go off into another transition in my life, college, it's great because he'll always be there. I'm very grateful for this entire experience.